There's an interpretation of Casablanca as an incredibly skillful American operation, which they may not have even intended.
Oh, you've already met Rick, mademoiselle. Well, then perhaps you also...
This is Mr. Laszlo.
How do you do? How do you do? One hears a great deal about Rick in Casablanca, and about Victor Laszlo everywhere.
I can just always return to that movie, and I guess a couple of alternative takes on it. One is, there's a true international community at Rick's, you know? I mean, everybody, not just the actors, but the characters, you know, they're from different places, and they're all thrown together under these extraordinary circumstances, and yet their kind of common humanity comes across. I think you could also make a case that Rick could have been the best American intelligence agent. I mean, basically, I always wondered if you would want a CIA operative to do that, right? To open up a cafe where everybody goes, and you can collect information on everybody, and then when the guy from the resistance pops in, to somehow get your hands on the letters of transit and get them on the plane. So I think there's an interpretation of Casablanca as an incredibly skillful American operation, which they may not have even intended. But you know, serving in government in one of those positions, I'm like, well, that's the kind of thing that you want to get done.
But the cover story that he can't go back to America.
Yeah, nobody knows why, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he killed the guy. You know, I don't know. I'd like to think he ran off with the senator's wife, you know, and it was a combination of all three. But you know, I think there is something about, I mean, not to be relentlessly on message here, but like the human relationships and the relationship building, not just obviously the core one, but all the way in which all those people depend on each other, you know, that is universal for me.